1-3.
Okay, we're here in World Tanks, and I have the GW Tiger P. Alex does not, so we're gonna pick something else. Alex, what tier are we in? What tier, Alex? I must know.
You're 6.
Okay. You know, Alex, I realize that we're actually at the goal of what you're supposed to be doing in World Tanks now.
What does that mean?
That means, Alex, that the goal was to get to the tier 6 Hellcat. And also to get to the T60, also to get to the T49 before they nerfed it to the T67. Which you did. You did that.
Oh, I did.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Fully upgrade the Hellcat.
Fully upgrade the Hellcat? Well, that does work. Well, the T25/2 isn't gonna be something that you're gonna want. So what are you gonna get out? What line are you gonna go up?
Good question.
So as I'm sure I've told you before, the Hellcat line pretty much ends at the Hellcat for interesting tanks.
I could start working on line with the whatever that tank is, that German one with the L.
The L tractor line?
Oh.
Okay, good.
The one I have. Tier 4.
An L tier 4. Question. I can't seem to think of a tank in tier 4 that starts with an L that is a German tank.
Lutz's is what it
Oh,
looks
the
like.
Lux?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, that line is a light tank line.
No.
That line is a light tank line up until tier 8. And then it's a medium tank line. You sure that you'd want to do that, Alex?
Not so good line.
It's a good line. You just have to know how to play light tanks, and I don't know if you know how to play light tanks or not.
Not a question of if I know, it's a question of if I can learn.
Good question. I'm wondering if it will be more productive to go down a heavy line of the Germans while we're on sale this week.
That would work.
Because you've always wanted a heavy line, right?
Maybe. I don't remember. Churchill heavy tank?
What, Alex?
The Churchill heavy tank?
Yes? Alex, I'd move down if I were you. Getting sniped.
Vehicle eliminated.
Uh-oh! I'm being penetrated by... What is with these names? Alright. Well, Alex, would you more be interested in more tank destroyers, or more some heavy tanks that you haven't used yet?
I think I'd like to do the Churchill line.
Well, that line doesn't really go very far.
Penetrate their
at least there's not very many good tanks in it, shall I say.
Destroyed. The main gun is up, but accuracy is up. We nailed them bad.
It's very much like the Hellcat line, where it kind of ends at the it ends at tier 6 with good tanks. Oh god. No. Hellcat. Why? Why would you do this to me? Alright. Well, Alex, we could play the Lux, though. The Lux! So, Alex, how would you feel about doing, like, some Halo Reach BTB or something?
My brother is occupying the 360, so that wouldn't be possible.
Okay. I'm sure he's doing something extremely non-productive on there. What are you doing? Alex, we have 1,000,001 PZ1C games. You need to play the Lux. Like, what heavy tank line would you be interested in, Alex?
Well, apparently not the Churchill line.
Yeah, the Black Prince really isn't that great. Which is a tier 7. Tier 8, the Carnarvon is pretty bad. It doesn't have a good gun at all. The Conqueror is pretty much the only good one after the Churchill 7. And the Conqueror is extremely susceptible to penetration on all sides. It's probably the tank that you could most say is a box of any tank in the entire game. The giant box with a turret on it.
If we could choose heavy tank line based off of what's a good tank in a higher tier like tier 9.
Well, if you want good tier 9 heavy tanks, you could go for the German ones, because the German ones don't really get any worse, they only get better, really. There are 2 German... Ooh, we're in tier 4, perfect. There are 2 German heavy tank lines, Alex.
Oh.
Why does he want me to follow me? I don't want to follow him.
Time to roll out.
Alex, where are you going?
The trail.
Veritable feud. Perfect name. Veritable feud. Alright. Yeah, there are 2 different German lines in the heavy category of the German tech tree. I have the tier 9 of both in my garage. Have the VK4502B is the one that's in the second line, and the one that's in the first line is the E75.
Enemy detected. Target locked.
Well, this M5 sewer can't even penetrate the back of my tank.
Light tanks, fall back. Fall back.
God, that guy's so loud.
Alright. Telling us what to do.
Well, I'm gonna fall back if he tells me to fall back. because I might as well. I'm sure that he's telling us to do that because he thinks that all of the enemy tanks are right there, so I'm gonna go with that. He can go fight those guys all by himself if he wants to. I'm gonna do it more cowboy style than that.
Ready to fire on target. That one didn't go through. Enemy exposed.
Just accent
Penetrate
effort.
the- We nailed them bad.
Well,
Target locked.
that was too easy.
Damage. We nailed them bad.
This is just too easy. Too easy, I says. I really don't know what that guy was talking about. I haven't seen anything that would give him a reason to say fall back.
Unless he wanted to be in front.
Maybe.
Enemy detected. Gotcha.
I love this thing because its gun can penetrate so easily. Also because it has such a high fire rate. Beautiful. It's a good tank, Alex.
Go around the
He's
corner and
outfit.
scout for me.
Well, this guy is telling other people what to do again. Oh my god, the aiming on this tank is so bad.
Oh shit. They got on less charge. We'll get that heavy.
Alex, we didn't even have a heavy tank. We had one heavy tank, but it died.
That's it. That's game.
Oh, yeah.
Great job, men.
Well, I can still hear that guy. He's so loud. That was beautiful.